Hey guys, welcome to the end of week 3. We're on Friday of week 3. Hope you're all keeping well. Nutrition challenge going well for a lot of people. Something I needed myself, just to keep myself back into some good habits that I let slip over Christmas and lockdown. So great to see everyone posting, great to hear all the positive feedback. So keep at it, keep getting the water in, the sleep in, the 10,000 steps in, just cutting out all the junk food and all the rubbish. Simple things done consistently can make massive progress. I know I've lost a few kilo already just from simply drinking a bit more water, getting in a bit more steps, and just cutting out all the rubbish that had crept into my diet. So keep at it, guys. Warm up today, guys. We're going to start on the ground. We've got splits work, frog stretch, and then dumbbell or goblet hold just to loosen out the hips. So we're going to come down onto the floor. We're going to walk our 2 knees as wide as they possibly can go. Toes pointed up towards the knees, and then we're going to sit our bum back into our heels. And then we're going to accumulate 30 seconds. So try and get those knees as far apart as possible. Rocking forward and back and just holding it. Open up those groins. 30-second hold. Once you've got done, we're going to change and come out. We're going to go into our splits work. A bit more for our hamstrings, but sliding our front heel as far away from our back knee to open up that back hip as well. And then leaning forward into it if we want more of a hamstring stretch. Staying a little bit taller and driving that hip down and forward if we want to get a bit more of a hip stretch. Okay, we get the best of both worlds there. We're getting 30 seconds done on each side. Okay, and then couple up onto our feet. So whatever version of a thruster we're going to be doing in the Metcon today, guys, that's what I want you to do on this stretch for the goblet hold. So if you're going to be doing a single arm, okay, you're going to go down and hold the bottom of the squat for 30 seconds. If you've got a heavier dumbbell and you need to use 2 hands, you're going to go down into the bottom and hold the bottom of the squat. Heels on the ground, toes slightly pointed out, nice tall posture, hold it nice and close to your chest. If not, one arm just up like that, just to get used to the movement and the position that it should feel like in the bottom. Okay, once we've got 30-second held, we'll go back to the start and get 3 rounds done. Okay guys, so today's Metcon a little bit different today. For some people a little bit more confusing. We're gonna have 2 parts to this Metcon. Okay, so we're gonna start with a 12-minute emom. Okay, so what that means is, on minute 1, we're going to do dumbbell step-ups. So using 1 or 2 dumbbells, or even body weight if you find the step-ups too difficult. Okay, for me, I'll be using a heavy one, so I'm going to go up on my shoulder, 2 feet up, 2 feet down, 2 feet up, 2 feet down. I'm going to work for as much of that minute as I can, okay, and count all my reps. But knowing that I've got 12 minutes to work through, so it might be a good idea to maybe do it something like last week's Metcon, where at 40 seconds you rest and you stop and you give yourself a little bit of a breather before you move on to the second movement. On minute 2, we're going to go into thrusters. So again, as I said, in the warm-up we can go single arm if we're going to be kind of swapping arms every so often, or if we've got a bit more of a heavier weight, okay, and one arm isn't able to lift it, we go 2 hands like so. Okay, so on minute 2, we're going to go straight into our thrusters, switching hands whenever we want, and again, bearing in mind, we're going to be going straight into another minute of work. So again, I might want to stop at 30, 40, 45 seconds, whatever. I feel like we're counting the reps there as well. And on minute 3, we're going to be doing single unders or single doubles or double unders, whatever we're able to do. And then same thing again here. On the skip, count my skips, knowing I'm going to be going back into those dumbbell step-ups. So I might want to leave a little bit in the tank. So it's going to be a 12-minute emom, 3 rounds, 12 minutes, no rest apart from whatever you decide to give yourself. The goal on this emom is to get as many reps done, but we want round 1, round 2, round 3, we want to be able to get the same amount of reps done on each one of those rounds and each one of those minutes. Okay, because we're going to use that score afterwards. So, once you've gone through 3 rounds of that, that's 12 minutes. We're going to count up all the reps we got. Okay, we're going to have a 3-minute rest. So score number 1 will be total reps. We'll have 3 minutes of rest, and then we're going to do 3 rounds for time. On the 3 rounds for time, you're going to dictate your reps based on how you got on in that first section. So if I got 12 step-ups done, 12 thrusters done, and 50 double unders done every minute on the minute for that first emom for 12 minutes, they're the reps I'm going to use in the second metcon. Okay, and I'm going to use those reps, so I'm going to do 3 rounds for time of 12 step-ups, 12 thrusters, 50 double unders. However long it took me to get those 3 rounds done is going to be my score for the second part. So you're going to have reps for the first part, time for the second part. Okay guys, just to recap again, so we're going to start with a 12-minute emom. Okay, we don't want to go all out for the full minute. Okay, so we want to be able to last the full 12 minutes, be able to hit consistent reps on round 1, 2, and 3 for all 3 movements. We want to count those reps, use that as a score for number 1. Then we're going to use whatever reps we were hitting on each minute on the 3 movements after a 3-minute rest to go for 3 rounds for time, okay, for the second part. And that bit is going to be scored by time. Okay, so we have reps on 1, time on 2. Okay, I'll be on Zoom anyway guys, I'll explain it in a little bit more detail. Anyone got any questions, let me know. Please don't kill yourself on the 12-minute emom. Okay, if I go 1 minute non-stop on the dumbbell step-ups, and then I need like 20 seconds to rest before I can start the thruster because I've fatigued myself so much, I'm going to get a much lower score in that. And then if I keep going on the thrusters too much, I'm going to need another rest before I start the double unders. They're going to be fatigued, they're going to be all over the place, and then I'll need more rest come back into the step-ups. Okay, so I want to kind of learn to pace yourselves a little bit here, a little bit of a fun, kind of different one today guys. The second part is dictated by you and what kind of reps you're hitting on section number 1. Hope to see you on Zoom. Any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.